You know, this 250 marks is the most dangerous marks that you can ever score in your NEET 2024 biology. Even if I have a student who is scoring 110 or 120 marks, I'll say that student is much better than you. Why? Because that student knows that he has to do constant hard work in order to reach 360. But you are getting 250 and you are like, now I have 5 months, I have 6 months, I will be easily able to increase my marks till 360, and now you stop working hard for the biology. So if you are scoring 250 marks and if you need your score to be increased till 360, you should follow these CQRPM method. Now what is the CQRPM method? Number one thing, I'm going to ask you a question, that is your concept clear? How can you answer that your concept are clear? You will say yes or no, but on what basis you are saying? Have you ever thought about this? So if I'm gonna ask about the concepts, and if I'm gonna ask that is your concepts clear, then how should you analyze yourself? You should check that whether you have done the lectures or not, whether you have read the NCRT or not. These are the primary things everyone say, but the main thing is that have you recalled the concepts? Are you able to recall it? If suppose right now I ask you about the Krebs cycle, so are you able to recall that Krebs cycle? If yes, your concepts are clear. And if your concepts are clear, now you have to analyze yourself with the questions bank. Are you able to solve the questions banks? Half of the NEET community is busy in that. So which books to follow? Are the books which you have is a good book? No book should be bad, no book should be good. The thing that matters, that how many questions you are solving, how many times you are revising your questions which you have made the mistake. That matters. Book doesn't matters. Buy a very good books which is having lots and lots of questions. That's more than sufficient. If you have done the questions banks, if you have practiced the questions bank, you can increase your marks. Now if you have solved the question banks and just you have closed the book and gone, that doesn't work. If you are solving the questions, identify the topics from which you are not able to solve the questions. Maybe if you are having this question in your mind, let's suppose any random questions, that you are making a mistake. Maybe how the number of ATP produced in the Krebs cycle, the number of ATP produced in any other cycle, and you're not able to answer. That means that point is your weak topic. So you have to identify your weak topic. And next time, if you are going to do the revision, firstly, give the priority to those topics. Just don't we feel very good. Oh sir, we know biomolecules. Sir, I have done revision of biomolecules 100 times, 10 times, 20 times. I can revise biomolecules within 5 minutes, and you're getting happier for this. But the ones you are not prepared, you are just ignoring them. So prepare those, revise those first in which you are making the mistake. This is going to help you to increase your marks. Remember things, you have never forgotten ABCD, right? So if you know the things, if that things in your permanent memory, you are not going to forget the things which you don't have in your permanent memory, that thing you are going to forget. So don't revise the things which you already know again and again, 10 times, 20 times. Revise those things which you are weak, which you feel that you are not able to solve the questions from that. Revise those topics first. Next, the thing is that PYQs. Said PYQs, why should we solve PYQs? Does these questions comes directly in the exam? The answer is no. Very few, rarely PYQs are repeated. But why everyone is asking you to solve the PYQs? The reason behind is what? You are able to see the question patterns, or at which level the question is coming. What is the level of the question? Till what level the question can go within this topic? This is, you are going to have an idea. And no teacher can, spoon feed this thing to you. You have to solve it by your own. Right? So PYQs are very, very important. Keep this thing in your mind. When you have done with the PYQs, when you are done with the everything, you need to make a mistake book, which is very, very necessary. If you don't know your mistake, then what? Suppose I am making a video and my camera quality is not good and I am ignoring that, or my audio quality is not good and I am ignoring that, and I keep making the videos. Then what? it will not be much fruitful. So if you know your mistake, that sir, I am making mistake in animal diversity, I am making mistake in plant kingdom. If you know the mistake, then only you can improve, right? Yes or no? Right? Chalo. So how to make a mistake book? You don't have to, write, and it's not a very lengthy thing. You just, what you have to do is that, suppose this is a sample question with you, and the question says that which of the following is not a fish. The answers, maybe you have marked the answer as catfish. Okay, you thought that, oh, cat, how can cat be a fish, something like that, maybe. Okay, and the answer was wrong. The answer was silverfish. So in your mistake book, what you have to do is that you have to mention the topic first. Okay, what was the topic of this question? The topic of this question was insecta. Yes or no? Insecta. You have made a mistake from a subtopic insecta. Which chapter? Animal kingdom. So write the chapter name. Okay, write the chapter name as animal kingdom. Now write the question. Write the question and write that answer which you have made mistake first, and then write the correct answer. And you have to write it that you don't have to make this mistake again. You thought that catfish cannot be a cat because the name like it says cat is a fish, right? You thought this thing. You write this that I thought this thing, but the answer is not catfish is a fish. The answer is the silverfish. This is how you have to make a mistake book, and keep revising your mistake book instead of revising the chapter again and again, instead of revising the topics again and again. Keep revising your mistake book. This is going to help you to increase your marks. So if you are at 250 level, and if you really want to work hard and score around 360, these things you should keep in your mind.